Module 2, Reflection, Caste. I'm Cherie Irwin. Race plays a role in the animal welfare industry on many levels. First of all, the people who work in the industry are, by the most part, white, middle-class women. No wonder we're colorblind. Race, or more specifically caste, also plays a major role in the industry by the majority of us ignoring the fact that people of color have pets, love pets, and want the best for their pets, regardless of how we view them or assume or judge them to be. The animal welfare industry must evolve and become inclusive of all pet owners, forging ahead with programs that become national in scope but are started in specific communities. James Evans emphasizes the mandate to inspect each and every community as to its own unique culture, and then, even more importantly, communicate within that community in a way that's socially acceptable and uniquely responsive to their needs. If we look at the challenge on a national level only, we miss the opportunity to address unique communities and their potential contributions to saving lives. To address the unique communities, I agree with Evan's view on the relationship between race and the animal welfare industry. We have other areas of our society. People of color have often been left out for the most part of the decision-making process, and as it is true with animal welfare. We need to reach out to our fellow animal owners on a grassroots level and approach them not just by asking for their opinions, but inviting them to become our partners in our life-saving efforts so we can bring everybody to the table. We need to do the opposite of what we have been doing. We've been avoiding the places of color. Instead, we need to reach out and bring ourselves into the places of color. We need to focus on being kind and open to creating new relationships and go on where we can engage about our pets, using them as icebreakers and conversation starters. All of that leads to a diversity in our volunteers. And when we think of volunteers, we need to widen our gaze, including presidents, CFOs, attorneys, then ask if they have friends who can help too. And don't forget your donors. They already have shown their willingness to engage. We need to tell them we need your help, then provide a space for them to do so. We need to cultivate them and appreciate them for the assets that they are. As a voice for homeless animals and their owners of color, faced with animal welfare challenges, I would do all of the above. I'd reach out to create a strong volunteer force of color who can go into their community where we find those in need. I would help them market their services to their community according to their local culture and standards. And I would track the outreach accomplishments with data gathering so we can analyze how well our program is working and how to improve it in the future. James Evans brought up a very good point when he said, diverse and inclusive isn't just what we're supposed to be doing. You can't separate morality from business. We are tolerating the underserved, and we need to elevate humanity broadly. It's time that we get started. It's time for us to become all-inclusive and incorporate all animal lovers into the task of quality care and animal welfare for all. Thank you for listening.